Episode 6, y'all.
Episode 6.
Banana Ducks.
Yep.
Welcome.
Welcome. All right, dude.
That was perfect.
All right. So what were we talking about? We're talking about your podcast. Are you going to take a hit right now? Go ahead and take a hit.
Prison.
Go ahead and take a hit. We know what's going on here. We know what's going on here.
The devil's lettuce.
All right. So, yeah. So I kind of want to talk about some stuff. You were talking about your podcast real quick. So how did that go?
That was actually pretty fun.
Yeah.
Me and my brother had some fun.
Heard you guys.
We were...
Sounds exciting.
It was exciting. It was a Monday Night Football podcast. You know, I was sitting there talking football, doing play-by-play at the same time, as well as shooting the shit like normal fucking men, talking shit to each other. So if you guys like
what do you mean by normal men?
No, I mean just like what normal men do during a football game.
Oh.
You know, like that kind of conversation shit.
Yeah.
You know, like soon as I met, like went into Jeremy's house, me and him sat down and started bullshit.
Yeah, dude, I fucking even get you guys.
That kind of conversation.
Oh, so this is normal men that you know how to talk football.
Yeah,
I'm not
football.
normal.
Yeah, he's not.
I have no fucking idea.
He just knows teams. I just know teams. So if you in depth want to know talking football, just come over and say what's up.
That's legit. So one of the things I was talking to you about earlier this week was like, is there anything that you regret in life? Because I was talking, it just, the other day, earlier this week when Dana came back and I was like, oh, thanks for getting me out of my fucking head. Because I just went down that spiral real quick with the jazz music playing on and everything like that. So I went to my dad and my sister and kind of like, but I wanted to ask you, I'll talk about my shit as well. But is there anything in life you regret? Just in general, I don't know, like on a serious note.
I've actually thought about this when I was in jail and in prison. And to be honest with you.
Wait, you were in prison?
Yeah, a year. A full year.
You're a felon?
Yeah, I am a felon.
What a fucking felon.
Bang. No, I've had a lot of time to think about this, And
what did you go to prison for?
I bribed a police officer $20,000.
So wait, hold on. So I'm the police officer, right? I'm a police officer. So knock, knock. Oh, were you in a car?
I was in a car in my parking lot.
Ding, 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 ding. Right? You rolled down the window?
Yep.
Sir, what are you doing?
I was actually getting a blowjob.
Oh, you were getting a blowjob? Sir, I see your fellatio.
He was like, knock, knock, knock. He's like, man, I see your license and registration. So I gave it to him. And he was like, do you know her? And I was like, yeah, that's my girlfriend. And he was trying to put it off as like that was a prostitute type shit scenario. And it wasn't.
Oh, that was your girlfriend giving you a blowjob in a car?
Yeah.
A little blowy woey?
Yeah. Right in the apartment complex. I've lived there. I've lived there for 3 years type. I've been there.
The one where I was living with you at?
No.
Way earlier?
Yeah, way earlier. That was my home. I've been there for 3 years. Everybody knew me around there. So it was weird. Some random police officer come and knock on my shit. So
ding, ding, ding.
I was naked. He's like, step out the vehicle. And I was naked. And he's like, pull your pants up. And I was like, pull them up for me.
Yeah. Wait, you told the cop to pull him up. You're so gay. Dude,
I had a boner and the shit was steaming in it's fucking December.
Did you have steam on all the windows?
No.
Oh, you had the windows rolled down?
I did. I had my driver one cracked because I was smoking a blunt. And so,
yeah, I remember I was having sex with some guy in a truck, and all the windows would be steaming up, and then you just draw dicks on them anyway.
We wasn't to that point yet, so I was only like 5-10 minutes in, and smoking a blunt. My window was cracked or whatever, so he asked me to step out. I had a fucking boner like this. It's fucking freezing out.
Yours curves up like that.
It's just standing,
just like that,
just like this.
Yeah.
It's fucking steaming. And I'm like, pull my pants up for me. And he's like, excuse me.
I would love to pull up your pants,
He zip ties me to his car. And then he's like, is there anything in the vehicle that I need to know about? I was like, no, sir. No, sir.
Did you have drugs?
I had drugs and money.
What kind of drugs did you have?
I had 4 different kinds of drugs.
Ooh, tell us.
I had meth. I had coke.
I don't understand the
meth
meth
weed.
Thing. So isn't meth coke?
No.
Just burnt?
No.
Oh, I've never done it.
No.
I've never done it.
It's completely different.
My ex has done it.
And Molly.
Addicted.
So I had all 4 of those. And they're all over an ounce. And so.
Oh, you had Molly too?
Yeah. And so, and I had like $50,000 in cash.
Were you grinding? Were you grinding your teeth?
No, I was just selling it. I was literally, I was just selling
a dealer.
the shit. And so
Rambo the dealer.
He found all that shit in my back of my car, and he was like, "What is this?" Blah 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 blah. And I was like, "You could take 20,000. I don't know you. You don't know me." Like,
oh, was that how you bribed him?
Yeah. I was like, "Let's go our separate ways." It was like 2 days before Christmas.
Yeah, I got pulled over one day. I was bribing a cop too, but I just let him grab my dick and ass, and he just went away. And I was like, "I'll give you a little touchy."
And then so he was like, "Are you bribing me?" I was like, "No, sir."
Don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, don't know what you're talking about.
Me no speak English.
Yeah. He took me to jail. Then so when I went to court, my evidence and my money went missing. So I went to probation.
So you lost everything and you still went to jail.
Yep.
Or prison.
Yeah, well, actually, I went to jail first and then got probation. Got re-invoked and reinstated like 6 times because I wouldn't quit smoking weed. And then
that's so stupid.
Then they sent me to prison.
Was this in Colorado?
Yeah.
Oh. Whoa. So, wow. So I know a felon. It means I'm gangster, right? Like, am I like El Chapo now?
So now
all my minions, they're in prison.
And then when I got out of prison is when I met you.
Oh. How long between prison and meeting me?
2 months.
Oh shit! So you just got out? Yeah. I didn't know you just got out.
Yeah.
I know you had kind of like a history, but what did you tell me? I'm better than you. You're like Sylvester Stallone. I'm better than you. And I'm like, okay, you're hired. Fucking prove it, dude. You know what I mean?
He's like, at this point, I need anybody I can get.
Anybody that has a badass attitude like that, dude. Fucking, you're hired.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. And we just fucking talk shit to everyone.
Yeah.
That's fucking hilarious.
Me and you put in the kitchen together, just throwing sandwiches at each other. Well, not each other, but at the front.
Fucking pickles everywhere.
Yeah.
I remember we used to flick pickles out the window.
Yeah.
Have them stick.
Watch this.
So that's it. So do you regret that or you don't regret that? Is that maybe a history that you look back on?
I don't regret it, but it wasn't a learning. It was a learning experience. I regret being so stubborn.
See?
You know what I'm saying? I could have avoided prison.
You're still stubborn, dude.
You know, I could have avoided prison by stopping smoking weed, but it took me 6 different times to realize.
The meth thing, though. Have you ever tried meth?
Oh, yeah.
Damn, dude.
I was a big meth head.
Dude, what the fuck?
I was big tweaking.
But you weren't addicted to anything.
No. Like, it was easy for me to just stop. But I always had weed to fall back on. You know what I'm saying?
Sure. Do you think weed's a gateway drug?
I think it could be.
Sure. I think alcohol could probably be a gateway drug more than weed can, I think, in my opinion.
It's literally who you surround yourself with. Like, all your friends could be alcoholics and then you could just be the drinker, you know, and just drinking. But
I'm going to end up being a felon.
No.
I surround myself with felons.
Once in a while, you'll have a party that you're drinking just liquor and then you'll have somebody show up with Coke or something, you know. But
yeah, I mean, I will do that no matter what.
Once in a while. But like, if you stick to your scenery, then it pretty much stays within your scenery.
A lot of gays over here do drugs pretty frequently. Not
Molly?
No, Coke.
Molly and Coke?
Yeah. Well, yeah, if they go to a club or they go to the raves, like in Red Rocks and over that stuff, they'll definitely have some Molly. I'm not a big fan of Molly anymore. It's just the hangover is so bad.
I don't really have a hangover. It's just
where I'm like, oh,
because you're up all fucking night.
Horny.
And then fucking the next day you're still awake, so you just got to push through that day.
Yeah, when I was dating Will and I would take, you know, some Stacy or whatever, we would go home. I would be in the mood all night and obviously we'd fool around for maybe an hour. And then I'm just like, I'm going to go use the toys. And then he would wake up at like 6 a.m. He's like, are you fucking still awake, dude? I'm like, bang, 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 bang. Yeah. I'm like, bang, 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 bang. And he's like, what the fuck, dude? He's like, I'm going back to bed, bro. And I was like, all right. But yeah, shit was wild, man. And then, you know, a lot of people know he'll be on the podcast at some point. I know he has a lot of crazy stories, but he's the one that got addicted to meth. And then he's in the hospital all the time.
Meth can be crazy. My sister is like that. You know, it started with meth.
You can tell too. They just scratch their faces, everything like that. Like zits.
They start picking it. It's because the meth doesn't come out your pores because it's so thick.
Oh, is that why?
Yeah. So it literally is like they're trying to pop a crystal behind their, and it's just crystallized. It's just crystallized fucking pimple. And they can't get it out.
No kidding. Is that why they pick at it?
Yeah.
I used to have this lady in New Mexico.
And you're sitting there pushing so hard because it's not coming out.
Break
right?
your skin.
Yeah. So it's sitting there just bruising and fucking your skin up. And then you just sit there and pick and pick and pick and pick.
No way.
Yeah, bro.
Okay. So it's crystallized. Yeah, I remember Will was like, I'm in the hospital. He had all these like skin disease or like some kind of scab what got infected all on the feet and everything. So he must have been shooting up down there or something like that.
As soon as I seen him, I was like, oh, he a drughead.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
But
I'm not even like that. I mean, I'll do stuff, but not that. That stuff's too.
No, when I first met you in person, I couldn't tell you did any type of thing except drink.
Yeah.
I could tell maybe, oh, he's a ladies man.
Yeah, for sure.
He's a ladies man. Maybe he likes to go out. That's it.
You thought I was a ladies man?
I did. I thought you were a total straight dude when I first met you.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Heterosexual.
You know how to hype a man up?
He's straight.
Yeah, he's straight.
Yeah. Nah.
But no, yeah, when you first meet you, you can't tell.
When you first meet you?
Yeah.
Why'd you have to say it like a white guy?
Yeah.
when you first meet you.
Yeah, I'm Kevin Bacon and Trimmer's guy. Calm down.
Damn.
But no, when you first run up to yourself, in person, you can't tell that you do anything outside the ordinary, maybe besides go out and have a few drinks, and that is it.
Wow.
Now, I've done drugs. I will literally go out and look in public and be like, oh, he's tweaking. Oh, he's a tweaker. He used to do drugs. Like, I think it's funny to me. So when you
think drugs are funny?
No, I think
they can be funny.
They can be funny.
I've seen some fucking people do some wild shit.
I've seen some fucked up people, bro.
I've done some wild shit, dude. It's fucking crack-alicious over here.
I used to go to Walmart purposely and make fun of people at like 2 a.m.
It's Crackzilla.
Bruh, that motherfuckers be pulling it out their collar right here.
That's so weird, dude.
Like, what the fuck?
And they spend all their money doing it. They just fucking get addicted.
I couldn't do it.
I mean, I have my dad's personality for sure when we talk about like drug addicts. And he wasn't a drug addict. It was just more of, like we've talked about this before. I will keep doing more and more and more as long as it's around.
Right. If it's around, cool. I'll keep doing it.
Yeah.
If it's available, whatever. I will say though, out of all of them, meth was the hardest to just be like, okay, let's not go buy a bag.
I bet that's why probably Will was in fucking rehab.
So like, yeah,
and in the hospital a couple
have
times.
That personality, but if I was if I did it for like 3 days in a row, okay, and then it's like Monday from the next week, and I have some extra cash,
you'll go.
You'll want to go.
Yeah.
You have to get over that initial.
I haven't been that bad. But I've never gotten that bad.
If you do it like that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. If you're into it that much, imagine that just being into it that much.
Yeah.
It's just crazy. And I have some friends too where I've told Jay and I was like, look at this guy. Like he has all the scabs now on his head. He must be picking, like he must be doing drugs all the time now. Like things have changed.
Right.
And it's like, you don't I'll get acne if I binge drink for like a week. Cause I've done that before where I'll binge drink handles.
I get acne now at work, cause I'm sweating, my hands get dirty and I fucking rub the sweat off my forehead or whatever. But that's when I'll get pimples and then I'll try to pop those. But most of the time I try not to touch them. Yeah,
I wouldn't touch them. I just drink more water at the end of the day. And then I was just like, damn, dude, did I just fucking handle 2 handles and like 3 handles in 5 days?
Yeah, I feel that.
And so I was just like, even now it's just like, take it easy.
Even now, like I don't do anything hardcore really, except like maybe some acid or some mushrooms, but
I'll do mushrooms. I like the chocolate bars.
Yeah.
Those actually hit me pretty quickly.
I like the capsules. I like the tea.
I haven't done that.
The tea hits the best.
So you don't regret going to jail. You don't regret any of this stuff.
No,
lessons learned.
If I really had to think about it though, I'd probably regret not being able to be there for my son the whole way like I am for Marley.
Did that hurt your relationship with ex-girlfriend? Going to jail? And then obviously your son, or going to prison, then your son not being there.
No. Supposedly I messed that up way earlier, like when he was born type earlier. So that's been held over my head ever since.
Mm-hmm.
And so being able to see that the parent that I am and am with Marley all the time, it hurts me because I know I could do that same thing with my son. And my son, I mean, I've talked to my son, for 4 years straight now.
Yeah.
And that's not necessarily, we can't see each other regularly.
Is there like a restraining order?
No, we actually have orders to where I'm supposed to see him, but I'm still not able to see him because
you're supposed to, but you're not able to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because of his mom.
Gotcha.
So I'm trying not to point fingers, you know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to take the higher road. But
the fucking fingers,
you know,
dude.
I'm not able to see him. So me and him have established a relationship behind closed doors, as you could say. And now that our relationship's established, it's a lot harder because I just want to be able to hug him like I hug Marley. You know?
For sure.
That shit's hard.
So is there some sort of, I guess, so there must be some sort of maybe regret on that aspect. I don't know if it's regret. The reason why I wanted to bring this up is because I don't know if it's regret or just shit happens. This is the way things played out. I don't regret my choices, but obviously I'm not happy with the results of what's come of it.
Right. Yeah. I regret the choices. Well, not even the choices that I've made. It was the choices that other people have made.
Well, it's everyone, right?
Right. Like I'm not.
It's your choices. It's their choices. It's resentment towards the whole situation, maybe.
Yeah.
Because for me, it's not regret of what I've done either, but it's resentment towards my sister and my step brothers, where I'm like, and I've said this, but I didn't say it in this way. But my mentality of how aggressive I talk is, you guys were losers. You guys couldn't fucking leave the house at 18 years old. You guys had to live with my parents or my dad. And therefore, you got to spend time with my dad. Right. And I'm the one that went to go move out.
Right.
Because I was capable of doing it and I wanted to do it. But then, you know, my dad dies at 24. They got to see him the entire way. I didn't get any time with him. You know, I saw him once when he came back to visit. And that was it. I saw him when he was getting sick. So it's not regret. There's a good Anthony Hopkins video where he's like, I don't have time to regret. I made mistakes, good and bad. It is what it is. You move on. But I don't have time to regret. And I feel the same way, but there's some sort of resentment and anger towards the whole situation.
Definitely anger.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So
for sure. Because I don't regret anything, because everything's been a learning experience and I've learned tremendously from everything that I've done wrong. I've learned a lot from everything that I've done wrong. So I don't regret anything.
Yeah, I don't either. I just wish things were different. I was trying to I was going to play my dad's last voicemail today. I have to ask my sister for it, but she sent it to me and I started bawling maybe a couple of months ago when I reconnected with her. But she's like, this is dad's last message. I was like, oh, fuck, you can hear his voice again. That was wild for me. But, you know, they got from 18 to, I don't know, they were living with my stepmom and him all the fucking time. And I'm like, and then we have another stepbrother who's 8 years older. And then he has his wife and their kids. And I'm like, you're fucking 8 years older living at my dad's house. And it's not a bad thing.
Right.
It's not a bad thing when I say it, but there's resentment and anger, like still, I guess maybe jealousy that you got to hang out with him
and not me
for whatever reasons that you were going through. And not me.
Right.
Because I made the decision to leave.
Right.
So
I feel that.
That shit's wild, dude. Anyway.
So you resent them and regret your decision.
I wouldn't say regret. It's just like, I'm like, I wish I had the ability to maybe travel more, to go back home more. And I know everyone's going to be like, well, you could have done that. And I'm like, I just chose not to. I was more.
Once it happened, you just like stayed away.
What do you mean from my family?
Yeah.
Yeah. I learned a lot from my mom and my dad about my dad pushed his family away because of drugs. Right. Some of it was drugs. Some of it was maybe overstepping their boundaries, his sisters and stuff like that. My mom always took care of my grandmother, her sister and brother. She kind of has to do all the stuff like the Thanksgiving, the Christmas. So she stays away from them as well, right? Too, as much as she can, because she's always put in the spotlight.
Because when it's holiday time, she does it all anyways.
Yeah, she does it all anyways. That's
she's pretty much overstimulated
all the time. Nobody else will do anything.
Right, because when it comes to the holidays, it happens to be all on her shoulders. So she's overstimulated, so she doesn't need to deal with them the rest of the year. I feel that.
Now she doesn't. That's why she was like, even like, are you sure you want to come for Thanksgiving? Because I'm not doing shit. And I was like, well... And then she's like, I don't know if everybody can stay at your grandmother's house. So I was like, we'll just go over there for Christmas then.
Yeah.
Time.
Well, even if we decide to go 1 year for Thanksgiving, we'll cook over there.
No, I know we'll do that. I was telling her we'll buy. I mean, I was like, I'll buy the food.
Yeah, we'll get food. We'll cook
for sure.
We'll do the cooking.
I just think it was more of like, and this is what my aunt and my uncle kind of typically do. They well, in my opinion, they prefer their other side of the families than, our family.
Right.
So what they do is they stop by, they eat, and they leave within maybe an hour. It's like a quick, hey, happy Thanksgiving, and they're out. And my mom is the one that's cooking, or we're the one that's doing all that stuff. So.
It's like that with my dad's side of the family.
Is it?
When my dad's parents were alive, everybody would come over, and then the half brothers and sisters that would come over, you could tell that they were just there real quick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Grab some food and get their presents, and then they would dip out. But then when the grandparents died, they just stopped showing up.
Yeah, everyone kind of just stops participating and stuff like that. It's weird. It's like, and I don't really have a close relationship with my cousins anyway. It's just, it is what it is. Like I said, I left at 18 and I've been gone ever since. So you don't really get that.
Yeah, I don't have a close relationship either. But when it comes to the holidays, do you know how fun it was just to be around all those family members?
Well, I'm sure.
And all that shit. And then, I don't know, when I was a kid, everybody was around. And then I don't even remember what year necessarily it was. It just one year, everybody just stopped going.
Everyone stops going.
That's the sad part.
Maybe you have your own family, right? Maybe not everyone gets along. Because I know with my stepmom's family, it's weird because I was thinking about this a couple of weeks ago. My stepmom's sisters had reached out. They're very religious. From when you were asking me, like on a maybe earlier episode, they've made a point to message me on Facebook about the religion stuff and how bad gays are and all that kind of shit. So I was like, fuck all you guys, dude. Like, seriously. And then finally they're like, oh, we miss you. We love you. Blah, 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 blah. I don't know if they've came around, but you're not part of that. I don't want you around if that's your mentality at the end of the day. I just don't.
I kind of have family members like that too. Remember when the quarterback in the NFL was kneeling for
Kaepernick?
Yeah.
Kaepernick. Yeah, at least know one name.
I had some family members in the military, and he's like, oh, I fought for this country, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, well, that's not why he's protesting. You know what I'm saying? He's protesting for police brutality and blah, 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 blah. It's not about the military. It's not about anything that the military does or whatever. You know what I'm saying? He just wants...
He was praying.
He was taking a knee for police Muslim brutality and everybody else. You know what I'm saying? And so dude was mad, and he was like, I fought for this country. And I'm like, bro, you did nothing but build buildings over there, and you fucking got your back hurt and came back to be a disabled veteran.
Oh, so he was a Trumper?
Yeah.
I hurt my ankle.
Yeah.
Whatever he did. What did Trump do?
He had a bulged disc in his back, and he came back.
Oh.
And he didn't even he was just sitting there talking shit. Like, bitch, you didn't even fight for the country. You went over there and built a building with a contractor and came home.
Yeah. It's got, when you talk about that too, I was watching a video on TikTok. There's this white dude, obviously a veteran. Look, thank you for doing what you do. I don't want to go across seas doing that shit. I can't. I'm incapable of doing it. I'm too much of a pussy.
I would do that shit.
I'm not that guy. If anything, kind of sway into that. I want to talk about schizophrenia later because there's this commercial. He's like, oh, yeah, I have schizophrenia. I can work in the office. I'm like, no, you can't, dude. I'm like, you're going to fucking shoot up the place, bro. Like, you are. You're going to think you're fucking Jason Bourne or something like that. But we'll go on that sideways later. But yeah, he was telling these Mexicans, he's like, call the fucking immigration police. I'm like, they're fucking working at least, dude.
Right.
There's so many unemployment people right now. And then these Mexicans are fucking working. And he's like, he calls the police. He's like, I'm going to fucking wait for you guys to be here. Call the immigration. And I'm like, dude, fuck off, man. At this point, I'll say this again. We always say it on the podcast, and I'll say it on this episode because I want to reiterate it. Everything we say on here are mostly jokes until we get serious like this.
Right.
But we don't tolerate any of that. We don't tolerate any of that shit. Racism, stereotypes. I mean, if you're really trying to put somebody down, fuck you. All that crap is wild to me. I believe in...
Yeah. To be honest with you, you gotta see it this way too, because like we don't fuck around like that. Yeah, we do it right here because we all take it lightly. This is what we do within our friends, within our circle.
Nothing's ill-willed here. Or
yeah,
like that.
But you gotta understand. I've known him for 9 years. My fucking Marley, her mom is African American. My son's mom is African American. Like, we're not here for the racist shit.
Yeah, we don't tolerate that.
No, we don't tolerate any of that racist shit. So if you're here for that, then
fuck off.
Yeah, fuck.
We don't want you here.
Fuck all the way off.
Yeah, but that's just wild, though. It's wild.
Yeah,
so
very wild.
Anyway, we were watching a movie earlier this week.
Have you ever tapped out?
Yeah, that's where I was going. Have you ever tapped out? For everyone listening, has your kid ever fucking tapped out? How old is Marley?
She's 6.
Damn. She's like, I can't watch the movie.
What's the earliest you guys have ever showed your child a horror movie? Because me, as a child, I remember like 5, 6 years old watching Halloween with my parents for Halloween.
Really?
Yeah.
At how old?
Like five or 6, yeah.
My mom, okay. Mexicans show their kids when they're born. They're just like fucking put their head in the screen.
Watch this.
Watch this right now. You know that's the case, dude.
So
did you ever have nightmares? We'll go with the story with Marley. Did you ever have nightmares of scary movies?
Yeah. So Michael Myers I was deathly scared of him.
Really?
And that was like my first scary movie I watched.
Was it because he was staring at you?
I don't know. Something about that mask, bro.
You know what we should do? We should do a video where you wear the Michael Myers mask and you're staring at me, and then I just bend over. I'm just bent over. My legs are over in the air. And then, I'm like, keep looking at me, dude.
Your butthole is a face of you, and you're going, ah!
yeah. Wow. My butthole opens like this.
You just do a little, what is that? A Photoshop of your face, and then zoom it down to your butthole, and then just have it record your face.
I think we can do that.
Woo!
Yeah, I think we can do that. We can make it a video like that.
Or when you see the TikToks of the eyes and just the mouth. Have you ever seen those?
In the hand?
No, it's just 2 eyes and then a mouth singing or something on a TikTok.
No,
I'll have to show you.
You have to show me.
That shit is funny.
Or you can post it. We can do what we can do after this is we can do TikTok videos that we could watch together.
Yeah,
we'll record ourselves. We have to get like another computer screen or something like that. But we can. I want to do that stuff too, where we can actually. I want a producer to put something on a screen where you're like, hey, check this person out, or put this video on, and then we can actually edit it in.
Yeah.
But so what happened with Marley? What was it? Monday, Tuesday? Tuesday.
Yeah, I think it was Tuesday,
something like that.
But as a child, I know Michael Myers scared the shit out of me. And I was like, oh, she's 6 years old, almost 7. Let's show her Halloween. Let's get her in the
Halloween. Nightmares?
I did have nightmares.
Did you die? Like, what was going on? Like, what would be a typical nightmare that you're going through?
Just dude chasing me. That's it. I wouldn't like die or anything. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. No, literally.
Just a guy chasing you?
Just Michael Myers chasing me. It'd be like, I can't remember like what would make me wake up in the nightmare, but
mine wasn't a horror movie though. Mine was Bad Boys. I woke up 3 times at Bad Boys, crying and screaming the fuck out of myself.
Like with Martin Lawrence?
Yeah, and Will Smith. So there's that one movie. It's a Bad Boy. Is that? Yeah. That one movie with yeah, baby. It's that one movie where he has. I think it's the first one when they're driving in the middle of like the airport or whatever, or the big old strip.
Yeah. And
he's shooting them in the fucking middle of the street. I thought I was getting shot. And I woke up like 3 times. I remember my mom was like, is everything fucking okay? I must be like 6 or 7 at that time.
Jeez.
3 max, definitely for sure 2 times. I feel like it was at least 3 times. But yeah.
Jeez.
But it wasn't like anything horror movie. Like I wasn't scared of Chucky or Candyman.
No, it was just Michael Myers that scared me. And so I was like, let's have the bright idea, show Marley. She's almost 7. She was older. She's older than me now. Or older than I was when I watched the movie.
When you watched it.
Yeah. So I was like, let's show her.
She was all gung-ho, dude.
Gung fucking ho.
She was all
excited. Let's sit with you, Dad. Cool. Sitting on my lap, chilling. Cool. And what is the first victim that he did? I think the first victim he kills is the dog.
I don't remember.
I think it's like 5 minutes in.
I know I was drinking that night.
He's stalking this bitch, the babysitter. And the dog is barking. And then he picks up the dog and strangles that motherfucker like, "Urgh." And Marley's like, "Ah!" And then runs to the bedroom. It was like 10 minutes in too.
Yeah, she was bawling. She was bawling for a second. Dana
tapped out.
That was fucking hilarious.
And all I could think of is Kurt Angle.
The ankle lock?
Yeah, back in the day, he's all, "You tapped out."
Dude, what the fuck?
And so she run into the bedroom.
We had like, what the fuck's going on right now? But she did come out. She did kick ass.
She did, but when she was going in the bedroom, I was rubbing salt on the wound. I was like, "You tapped out."
Do you not like when I rub salt on the wound?
I just do it to Marley.
Oh, wait. And I do it to you. I do it to everyone. Wait.
No way.
Wait. You do it to your own kid and you get mad at me for doing it to
I
you?
gotta toughen her up.
Yeah.
I'm not always gonna be there.
I remember. So a long time ago, Brandon and I were living together, and that was our first time living together. I had broken up with Josh at the time. Sorry. I had broken up with Josh at the time. And then we ended up living together.
Yeah.
And whatever happened, we just didn't make rent. We didn't make rent. And I remember one day he just calls me. He's like, got to get your stuff out of here by the end of the weekend. And I was just like a little bit more flabbergasted. Like, what the fuck's going on right now? Thankfully, Will let me just put all my shit in his place. But even now, I'm that personality that does put salt on the wound. So I just bring it up. I'm over it, but I bring it up. And even with Jay the other day, when I was like, oh, and you're the one that backed out of the podcast last minute.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm really sorry. I was like, oh, dude, I don't give a fuck about this. I just like putting some salt. Like,
here's some rock salt.
Yeah, dude. Dude, I fucking love it, dude. Because everyone's like, I'm so sorry.
Here's some salt. It's like, unload the shotgun, put some rock salt shells in them bitches, and then cocks them bitches.
And let me make another wound
right in the fucking chest with full salt rounds from the shotgun. And you're living, you're not gonna die, but that shit burning in your fucking chest.
I don't do that.
Oh, he does.
I probably do.
Oh, he does.
I fucking love it. It's fucking hilarious.
Oh, but I'm like that too, though. So
what?
I'm like that too, though. Hence Marley running away from the movie. I was like, "You tapped out."
Oh, that was funny. I was like, "Oh shit, man."
I couldn't stop.
So Halloween's coming up. Did you get yours? I know we talked about this a little bit last week.
I think it's this weekend that we're getting it.
You're getting it?
Yeah, I think it's just like face paint and shit.
That's all you're getting?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we have to do a couple more videos. We have the bread video.
Yeah, I do the bread video.
You're gonna put on face paint?
Yeah, it's Beast Boy.
You're finally gonna wear makeup?
Nah.
Don't try to act all masculine and shit like that. That's so gay.
Gay.
Yeah, dude.
G-H-E-Y, gay.
All right, so I was watching a video earlier this week, and it was talking about spooky dookies. I know we talk about shit all the time. How was your shit this week? Like, did you have any bad? Because last week I was watching. Here's the funniest thing: I was watching last week's episode, and you wipe sideways, bro. You wipe like this, dude.
No, I don't.
No, I know, but you were talking about that, and I go like this in the fucking video, and you're just like, "Yeah, you just get on your ass cheeks, bro." I'm like, "What?"
Yeah, it's hard to explain.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Nobody. Well, here's a funny thing. I had Andres one day. He says, "Moreno." He's like, "You're supposed to shit like this." Not like this, because all my shit's on the rim, dude.
Yeah,
like, dude.
You got like power washer shit. So
what does that even mean?
I know you go to the middle of your ass cheek and like with them sprayers. It's like a car wash sprayer.
It's like a fucking sprinkler. It's like a sprinkler, dude.
I'm like, Jesus, why are you power pushing?
What?
It sound like you push so hard. It's like
it's getting hot in here, dude.
It's like he's stepping on a water balloon. It just splatters the whole bowl. He's like, y'all.
I don't do that. No. Ooh, it's getting sweaty in here.
He gets on the toilet like it's a mechanical bowl. Fuck.
No, I don't.
He does. He does.
Do that. I don't. Dude.
Bruh.
How many times did you have to clean the toilet this week? You're like 20.
Twice so far.
It wasn't because of me.
It ain't because of me.
Dude, fuck you, dude. Oh, my God. Marley.
It's only twice so far. Marley's been gone for 3 days.
No, I meant like that.
It's either me, you, or the dog. I remember. And the dog's like,
yeah, the dog's all like that. That's fucking hilarious. Oh, shit.
She's all, hey, Jack, close the fucking bathroom door.
All right.
Turn the fan on your way out.
So Marley obviously tapped out on the fucking video, but
I'm actually surprised, though. She actually came out and came back and finished the movie, and she hasn't had no nightmares or anything like that. But this little girl watches, like, scary shit all the time.
So So what happened today with Marley?
I felt the pain.
Dude, she was, when you were telling the story at the fucking dinner table, he was telling the story about what happened today. Marley goes like this. She puts her hand towards me and she gives him the stink eye. Like,
stop telling him.
Yeah, like, why are you fucking bagging on me right now, Dad? Right?
I was so mad. I was just doing this.
So what?
I don't care. I'm telling.
Oh, dude, that was fucking. I'm over here doing some video editing, doing the video for the sign language thing. It's fucking stupid funny, but then I just hear this guy go off, dude.
I didn't go off. I was trying not to. I was like,
you didn't go off the way you typically go off.
No,
he went off 10%, and for me, that means he went off. I haven't seen 100% maybe in a long time. I don't even know if I've ever seen 100%.
No, but
right? I haven't.
I was like, it was like 5% because I came out. I was all, "What are you doing?" And because we got this little puzzle, and it's got like 24 little circles in it, and you put dog treats in it, and then you cover it with plastic pieces, and the dog needs to figure a way to open the puzzle and get the treat itself. Well, Marley thought it was a good idea to sit in a circle with the damn dog and fucking give it to her. Like, "Oh, you can't open it? I got you, homie." Boom. And started giving her. She gave her 24 treats, all 24. And I came out.
All at once.
All at once.
How much was this puzzle? Did you guys get it today?
It was no, we didn't get it today. She had it on order from Amazon. It took like a week.
Okay,
but I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, go in the fucking bedroom and call your mom before I leave.
No. Say it the way you said it.
That's how I said it.
No.
Yeah.
No. I want you to use the anger in your voice. So pull the microphone away from you a little bit. And
No, I didn't raise my voice though.
Oh, dude, I can.
But you're right here though. I was right underneath you. So that's why he could hear me, because the loft is open and she was like right here though. And I was like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
What did she do though? What did she tell you when you asked her? Did you do this?
Oh, she was like,
What did you ask her?
"Did you give them dogs that treat or those treats?"
What did she do?
I'm like, well, there's only two options or two explanations. The dog either figured it out and got the treats.
He's crazy.
Or you gave her the treats. Which is it? Don't lie to me before I freak the fuck out. And she was like, "I gave her the treats." And I was like, I'm about to lose my fucking shit.
Call your mom.
Go call your fucking mother.
I just hear, "You and the kid." It's you and the kid.
And then I called Dana. I'm like, she's like, "Why are you mad?" And I'm like, "Because you show Marley like it's a fucking game, like it's hungry hippos for the dog." And fucking, it's not. It's for the dog to figure it out your fucking self.
This is the best thing ever. These are the stories that we can have on the fucking podcast.
That's why I was irritated. Like, motherfucker, it's not hungry hippos for the dog. Why are you showing her like it's a game?
Here you go.
Yeah, no, it's not. Ooh.
Howie Mandel's over here. He's like, a deal or no deal.
Yeah.
I was like, deal. Here you go.
You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
Oh, dude. Remember that on that subject? Oh, not the weakest link. What is it? How to Be a Millionaire? What is it?
Who Wants to Be?
Yeah. Remember the English lady, though? She was badass, though. The English version? Dude, she would be talking shit to these guys.
Oh, I have never seen it.
She's like, "Oh, you're not so smart after all."
Oh.
You're not so... What's a British thing you sent me the other day? Today? Was it today? People talking Britain like this or whatever, the fucking TikTok. Cheerio. Fucking losers. Fucking teeth are all fucked up. You fucking UK motherfuckers.
Funny. I would have to see, I don't know what video you're talking about, but.
So I was watching that naked, I have to always
Single and Naked?
No, Naked Attraction.
Yeah.
The thing on HBO. So I finally was watching the last season. It's season 6. But like we'll do this next week. I think we're doing this next week. Dana's going to pick 5 chicks for him, 5 guys for me. We're going to do a game where we pick from the feet up and the legs up and the chest up, and we'll see who we end up with. But I saw this one guy, cute, nice dick, everything, nice ass, my type, skinny, has a nice hairy chest, long hair. And then he smiles.
He's got fucking railroad tracks in his mouth.
It's like, do you guys even brush, bro? Like,
it's like, yeah,
like,
when
do
they're so fucked up and crooked, it looks like those old cobblestone roads.
his wasn't. He had nice teeth. It was just more of like they were straight.
Just all colored.
It was just like you can see like he just ate a hot dog bun that was moist and they stuck between his teeth. Like in the crevices. I'm just like,
it's just bunched up.
Yeah, it's like bunched up with all this shit. Oh, it's so weird. I'm
like, do you even floss?
That brush?
Toothpick?
Because I have receding gums because I brush so hard. I get so fucking freaked out about it.
I brush twice a day when I wake up and go to bed.
Typically do. Unless I get drunk and just go to bed.
Yeah, most of the time.
Otherwise,
but I always like, after I'm done eating, I'm like feeling around.
I'll do that for sure. But then even Jay knows too. He's like, your breath smells. I was like, are you fucking serious? He's like, I'm just fucking with you, dude. I know how fucking crazy you get about it. I was like, I gotta go home. I gotta go brush my teeth. You'll see my toothbrushes. If anything, the most money I spend on any toiletry is a toothbrush.
Toothbrush, yeah.
All the time. And I have to get the medium. Well, then I buy in bulk, so I'll get like 12 Aqua Fresh toothpaste.
I like Sensodyne. Sensodyne's my shit. You
have sensitive teeth?
No, but it prevents sensitive teeth.
Oh, I already have mine. All that salt, that tahine, dude, burns that fucking. What is it? The fucking film over. What is it called?
What film?
The enamel. The enamel. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. But anyway, yeah, Marley fucking had. She was not happy, dude. Dude, I was like, fuck, man. You're like, call your fucking mom
before I lose my shit, dude. Yeah. Like,
yeah.
I was so irritated. It's so irritating. Call your fucking mom, just go call her.
It's so funny though. So I heard, so Brandon's pretty. First off, let me fucking say something, okay?
Don't you fucking say that.
No, I'm going to fucking say something right now.
Stop.
If you're single out there, you can eat canned food. You can eat frozen burritos. You can eat thawed out burritos. These motherfuckers want to judge me.
No, this motherfucker.
We're at fucking Walmart.
Frozen burritos.
No, not like, frozen. They're thawed out.
They're frozen. Jose Frijole burritos.
Jose.
And then he puts them in the fridge. And then he cuts the top off of them after they're thawed out. And then he just squeezes the insides out.
I don't do that.
Like a fucking yogurt.
I do not do that. I don't do that at all. I don't do that. What I do is I leave them in room temperature. I don't need the first bite. Okay, fuck you. Fuck face. You're so dumb. Let me tell you what I do, okay? Let me give you a John Madden play-by-play.
This motherfucker ate 30 burritos in like fucking a day and a half.
I only bought like 13.
They were like 30.
They were $7.50 for 13, 14 burritos. They're only 59 cents
Yeah, it was
each.
like 17 burritos.
Get those ones from Walmart. They're so good. You can never go wrong with those. El Monterey.
Oh, we got.
But these aren't. Those aren't the El Monterey ones. Those are like the 59-cent.
Yeah, you got the 59. We got the El Monterey's in the freezer now.
Yeah, I got like 36 burritos coming tomorrow.
Shit.
Yeah, dude.
Damn.
I mean, they're good.
They are. They're delicious.
You know, Elon Musk would eat fucking 7-Eleven hot dogs or Costco hot dogs until he made it. So
7-Eleven hot dogs fresh are fire.
Yeah, I had 2 the other day.
They're fire, bro.
Well, anyway, so this is what I do. The burritos come out of the freezer, okay? Right. I always hold the microphone wrong where you get the edge and then you can't hear it.
Yeah.
And it's fucking frustrating.
I'm just like, oh, Mr. Kennedy.
So what I do is I'll put 2 in the fridge and I'll leave 2 out. If you microwave them for 2 minutes, they get really hot on the side. And by the time you heat them up, you're hungry. You're just hungry. So you take a bite and you're like, my mouth is on. My mouth is burning. So I don't want that to happen. So I let them thaw out and I just open them and I eat them. These bitches are fucking. He texts Dana and Dana's like, straight to jail.
Yeah, straight to jail. Throw away the key. Throw away the key. I was like, I know, right? Like,
don't judge me.
I thought we were living with Dahmer for a second.
Let me put my glasses back on.
Yeah, Jeffrey Dahmer, the people Dahmer.
Well, I was telling her today when she was kind of cooking all the sauces and everything. I said, well, because I was going to buy the 60 eggs, right? That's what I usually buy. I don't eat breakfast. I don't eat lunch typically in most cases. I just eat dinner, which is 4 eggs, a can of green beans, and some beans with hot sauce. That's it.
All week he's eating fucking 3 courses for fucking dinner. It's like, damn, that was good, y'all.
She made chicken and waffles, everything like that. You made what'd you make today?
I made barbecue bacon burnt ends, bratwurst, pasta salad,
salchicha, mi mama salchicha,
baked beans, and that's it.
That salad.
Yeah,
that salad was fucking dank as fuck.
Salad,
what did you put in there? You know,
Italian dressing, cucumbers, black olives.
Yeah, just the dressing part. That was so good.
Yeah, Usually there's pepperonis in there too.
Pepperoni.
Mm-hmm. It's really fire. You'd like it.
No cheese, huh? You don't like cheese?
No.
First off, what's up with your fucking attitude of not being able to put mayonnaise on your daughter's sandwich that you have called Dana out to put mayonnaise on the bread?
Yeah, Dana's already awake. Fuck it. Dana, I'm not doing it. I fucking hate the smell of it. I can't do it.
And you're going to pour mayonnaise on my face?
I'm probably going to throw up on your face.
You know what's funny? I was hoping that if you were down, I was like, this
like 2 girls, 1 cup, but I'm going to throw up and then you're going to be like, it's going to be the same back and forth.
Like that one video when they're eating the fucking octopus or whatever. Yeah. I was hoping that if you wanted to make it super gay, because I know you're straight, but like if you wanted to make it super gay, I would just be like, if we film like on a camera angle of you being like, and then mayonnaise on the bread, that'd be fucking.
It could be like me acting like I'm rubbing one out in the bathroom, and then when I open my eyes to finish, you're there going with a piece of bread.
I'm in the bread mess, and a jizz of mayo, I'm like, yeah.
And then I can be like, well, what the fuck?
Yeah. I'm like, whoa. And Dana comes in, puts some ham on me.
We could do like a skit where you're like, watch me go into the bathroom and then remember the earlier episode where you were like, I'm the type of dude that takes notes on if you like cake, blah, 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 blah. You could just take notes on me going into the bathroom. And then when I'm finishing, you'd be like, oh.
I'll just think about it. You can make some videos. We have to be able to fucking make some funny shit, dude. The sign language thing was funny. I thought it was hilarious.
Have you ever heard
stupid funny?
A deaf person have sex? That shit's funny.
Okay, let's talk about this story here. Why is it funny to you?
Because I'm not deaf.
Okay, so
and a deaf person. I'm not talking.
I'm not going to use his name.
Oh, I was talking about my grandma.
Anyway, I think that might be a wrap.
That's a wrap.
You think so?
Yeah, that was a good one. I like that one.
Yeah, I had a good time.
You laughed a lot.
Dude, that whole show was fucking hilarious. I don't know how I'm going to edit all the laughs out. I'll have to leave them in there. But thankfully, as everyone knows, I think right now the editing is going to be on Spotify and YouTube.
Yeah, the edited version.
The raunchy stuff is going to be all on Patreon. But at the same time, this week might not be on Patreon. I think maybe at least in the next couple of weeks, hopefully, as we get the camera, that's going to be live streamed.
Yeah. So I think the best thing for the Patreon will be do the live shows so you guys can watch this live. And so I think that's what we're going to just use the Patreon for.
And that won't be edited. It's just going to be a stream.
Yeah, right? It's just going to be a straight full-on stream for Patreon. So it's just
one camera, just us both, and then doing all that kind of stuff. And then
Spotify, if you want to pay for subscribe for the video, you could subscribe, but then you could just listen to the audio for free, and then
or the edited stuff,
or the edited stuff, and then you can go over to YouTube as well and find it over there too.
That's gonna be the edited stuff. So very
mind you, YouTube's not monetized. We're basically using YouTube as an ad. You know what I'm saying? Because you guys could come see us on YouTube, like us, and then go to Spotify and subscribe and shit.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys like what you're hearing, please like on all platforms, follow everything. We know you might not be with us every week, but you'll be notified of when things come out.
Yeah, for sure.
Short stuff. I think we're doing. I'll probably end up posting at least within the next 24 hours the sign language video. We have a couple more skits coming out that I've kind of just had an idea about. We'll start throwing stuff out there more often on TikTok and stuff like
I'm gonna
that.
start being the weatherman.
We can do that. We can do that.
The weatherman with a cowboy hat.
Oh, dude. You come out with a fucking pony. It's a pony. It's a pony.
Kevin Bacon here.
But yeah. All right, guys. Well, thanks for tuning in to another episode of
Banana Ducks.
And thanks for being one as well.
Yeah, exactly. Episode
Now you
6.
can fucking quack off.
Quack the fuck off. We're out.
That was good.